Hello, Exploring Foods with Smitty foodies. Well, today, it's one of those days where I don't feel like cooking. So, what I'm making is a nice patty melt made my way. Not the way the restaurant makes it, but the way I make it. And that's the way you should make it. The way you want to make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with my ground beef. And to my ground beef, I'm going to add some onions. I love the smell of onions. So let's put those in here. And you know what? These are good sandwiches, but I tell you what, they taste even better if you make them your own. Make it your own self. So that's some onions. And then what I'm going to add to this nice, lovely, luscious piece of meat is some crackers. Yes, crackers. Let me see for you. And you can use any kind of cracker you want. These just happen to be some stale crackers that I had up in the in the cabinet. I thought, you know what, I might as well use them. As a matter of fact, I just remembered something. So let me backtrack on this and do it the right way. Okay, so like I am such an appliance junkie. I don't know what it is, if I'm getting older and I'm just starting to like appliances. But I remembered that I just got this chopper. So what I'm going to do is, instead of using my hands to crack my crackers up, okay. Nice little appliance. Okay. And let's take it off. And let's put our crumbs in there. There we go. Now we're working. Okay. So to those cracker crumbs, I'm going to add some spices, this is no more than garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, and I don't think I put salt and pepper in here. So let me put a little salt. There we go. I don't want to put too much because you can't, as I said, once you put salt in, you can't take it out. Put a little pepper. Same thing with pepper. This pepper gets really hot. So these are my seasonings that I'm just going to dump in there. Okay, and to that, I'm going to add an egg. Yes, an egg. Let's get that in there. There we go. And to that, because I like my burger spicy, I'm going to add some jalapenos. Yes, jalapenos. We love jalapenos. I don't know what it is with jalapenos lately. I've just been tearing them up. And these are hot jalapenos. Some jalapenos you can de-seed them and they don't taste really hot. But I de-seeded and deveined these and they're still hot. So I'm going to put that in there. And you just mix it around. And what happens is the crackers and the eggs are going to act as a what? Tell me. Put it in the comment section if you know. I'm just going to get this all mixed like so. Making sure all the spices and stuff get mixed up in there. And then when we come back, we're going to be making our burger so that we can have a very, very, very good something to eat. So just going to get this all mixed. And you can see the spices is all mixed in there. You can see the onions and the jalapenos in there. Oh, I can just imagine what that's going to taste like when I cook it. So, this is going to be the best patty melt I've ever had. You know why? Because I'm making it at home. And there's nothing like cooking your stuff at home. It tastes so much better. Okay, so I'm going to let this just sit here. Put this in the refrigerator, let it set for a minute until I get my oil and stuff together. And then when I come back, we're going to make our patty. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm going to get started with the burger. Usually you just cook your burger like you would any other burger. And I am like hungry today. So I'm going to try to make this burger in the shape of my bread. And what I'm going to do is just cook it until it's done. And then when it's finished cooking, we'll make our sandwich. So I'm flattening it out because ground beef has a tendency to shrink. So I'm flattening it out. There we go. There. And then we have this other one for tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is get this burger cooked, and when I come back, we're going to be putting together our patty melt. Okay, if you could just smell our burger cooking. It's doing its thing over here, and what I'm getting ready to do is work on the bread for our sandwich. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some butter in our skillet, because I want our bread to get nice and browned. Okay, and what I'm using is rye bread. I love the taste of rye bread. I didn't think I liked it that much, but I do. So I'm using rye bread. Get it all crisp up while our meat is cooking. The meat is smelling delicious, and you can smell the peppers in there. Yum, yum. Give it a little turn. Put a little more butter. One thing about bread, it will suck up your butter. So in order for it not to burn, you gotta keep it buttery. Smelling good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put my nicely cooked meat on my bread. And then what I'm going to do is put on some of my sauce that I made to go on it. Like so. And then I'm going to flip my top over and try to get it on evenly. And this bread has got a good, nice crunch to it. So let's give this a turn. And I'm going to give this a flip so that my cheese gets all melty. Oh man, that looks delicious. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get this plated up, and when I come back, we're going to be trying some of our sandwich. Okay, so here we go. This is our patty melt sandwich. Let me hold it up so you can get a good look. And it looks absolutely delicious, and I am absolutely starving. All I had to eat today, I had a berry shake. And I had some mushroom coffee. So, let's give it a taste. Nice and crispy. Just the way I like it. And cheesy. Did you see that cheese pool? Whew. The seasoning is on point. The peppers give you just a little bit of hotness, but not overpowering. The bread is nice and crispy. And the chips go delicious with it. Thank you for joining me on Exploring Foods with Smitty and exploring the sandwich patty melt. They're so delicious. You can put any kind of cheese on it that you'd like. You can eat it with fries, coleslaw. Just a good, easy meal to make. So, see you in the next video. Enjoy.